Make sure you like, subscribe, and repost for me.
And it doesn't matter how big it is. Just make it big enough, however you prefer. This time you're going to add some white, good amount of white on your brush. You're going to go to the top right here, bring it down. Again to the other side. And like I said, it is okay to go over the lines. And plus, this color that we are mixing right now is kind of turning into a pinkish color. Bring that down. Put some more white on this side. So now that we have your red parts, your middle part, you have your end parts, we're going to add the purple where you see the white. Remember, do not comb your brush. It's best to always blend with the same colors on your brush. So that way when you do go to blending, it all kind of correlates together. I guess that's the word you can say for it. Mixed together. Mixed together sounds a little better. Just add that purple into that white pink a little bit. Another thing about painting, it takes time. So you have to do one layer first, so that way whenever you do add your second layer, it's not choppy. The first layer is always kind of looking a little choppy, a little crazy, just so that way, just to be patient with your painting. Add a little bit more white. You got majority of the purple on here. So now it's making like a lavender and violet mixture. A little bit more white. Everyone is an artist. Just to throw that out there. Your belief system and what art should be is however you create it. Art is art. So after you got everything painted, I did not paint that side over there yet, but I'll get to it. After you paint everything like this, you will have to go back with the red and go downwards, upwards. I'm an acrylic artist. I have not tried water paint, watercolor, or oil, but it is something that I'm very interested in. Add a little bit of water to the brush. This is where it gets tricky. Everything's not dry, so everything's kind of picking up on each other. As you can see, the sketches, the little sketch marks. But now you're just gonna keep going across, back and across, because now you're letting the paintbrush do its thing. It adds colors in spots that you would not think of to put the color, but it blends it very well whenever you keep doing that back and forth motion. So now you should have a sky, the water, the sun. This part's gonna be the city. Now I'm gonna come over here and paint this side so that way I got both all of my sides purple on this side. If that makes sense. I know that kind of sounds stupid. Alright. And just to go back and put some purple right here. You don't want the line too thick. good. I'm gonna clean your brush again. And we're gonna add some colors this time. I always use washcloths for my paintbrushes because it, like, yes, a napkin can get the job done, but the washcloth is always gonna be thicker, so that way when you do clean your brush, so it makes it a better clean. Instead of keep having me take paper towels, take it off. I mean, get some more paper towels. You understood? You understood the joke. So since the top part is dry, we're gonna go ahead and start working on the top. You're gonna add orange. I'm gonna use two different oranges. We have a brighter orange. Well, let me read the colors. We have fluorescent orange and then vermilion. So go ahead. When you paint, you do not need a lot of paint, babes. I'm telling you right now, you do not need a lot of paint. You just gotta know how to move your brush, use water, and blend. Especially with this picture. Make sure I ain't getting no paint in my hair. My hair is pretty long. I gotta tie it up right now, but I had to do my hair. I was looking rough. So now we're gonna be adding the clouds, everything to that, to make the sunset a little bit better. I'm gonna show you how I have both of the oranges. You got the bright and the dark orange next to each other. I kind of just dip it in the middle. Dip in the middle. If you hear people, they're at the pool. So, you know, they're enjoying their day too. I look at the picture for this. So, we're gonna go midway. Mind you, we're going to that step whenever I told you with the hand to use your paintbrush like a pencil, but you're going left and right, okay? So in the middle, you see where the sun kind of starts. I'm gonna make another 2 lines into that. Kind of go in around the sun. And you can take it up just a little bit. This part does not have to be perfect because we are going to add the purples, the red, and the white again. Do you see how that bright orange just made that? Like, look at that. That is amazing. This is my first time ever painting this picture. I saw it and I was like, this is like a great tutorial for somebody. Especially if you like live in a dorm or you want a little bit of like, you know, pizzazz to your house. Did I already say pizzazz? Pizzazz. Pizzazz. Alright, so now that you got your one strip of orange, you're gonna keep the orange on your brush, put a little bit of white. We're gonna dip a little bit of the white together. Then you're gonna add a little bit of the purple on both sides. So you should have something that looks like this. But you should still have that point to it, even if it's thick. So where the orange is at, you're gonna go back over just a little bit. Don't go too crazy. Because then you're gonna have to add some more orange. Just adding some darker hues to the sun area. Because it's not always bright around it whenever the sun is setting. Bring the purple and the orange together. So you should have something that looks like that.